When it's all been said and done, there is just one thing that matters. Did I do my best to live for truth? Did I live my life for Him? Let's see. When at the dawn of the early morning, He shall call us one by one. When to the Lord we return our talent, will He answer us, well done? I love this part. Have we been true to the trust He left us? Do we seek to do our best? If in our hearts there is not condemned us, we shall have a glorious rest. That's true. Have we been true to the trust He left us? You know, I was reading through the book of Exodus chapter 4 and verse 14. Before that chapter 3 says that Moses met with God in a burning bush. The fire was coming up, but the bush was not burning. And that was kind of mysterious. That was kind of a powerful encounter. And then he moved closer, and the Lord said, "Put off your shoes." And God began to speak to him from an experience that you can't just explain. Science cannot explain it. How fire will be burning in the bush, and the bush is not burning. And so that was a very powerful encounter that even in our generation, we keep talking about it. We sing about it. Very powerful encounter. Very great. But what did Moses do with the encounter? He still kept saying, "I can't go. I can't do it." But I saw in chapter 4 and verse 14 and 25, while Moses was still saying, "God, I have seen all the wonders you've shown me." Right there at that spot, God said, "Throw down your rod." He did. It became snake. Right there, God said, "Put your hand in your armpit." He did. And the hand withered with leprosy. He put it back, restored. Different kind of things were happening. But you know what? Moses didn't see anything that could move him to go after the voice he has heard. But the Bible now talk about an encounter. He didn't look like powerful encounter. He was so silent, but yet effective. The silent encounter became strength to the big encounter because the one who had it believed in it. That was the encounter of Aaron. In verse 14, the Bible said, the Lord was angry. And the Lord said to Moses, "Okay, I made the mouth. I can make you to talk. But since you have chosen not to talk, I have sent your brother, Aaron, the Levite." He said, "He's coming out to meet you. When you see him, you will be glad." And in verse 25, the Bible says, and the Lord told Aaron, "Go out and meet with Moses. He's waiting for you in the wilderness." My question was, we're always talking about the encounter of Moses. Very powerful. Yet he was going to reject the call. But we don't talk more about the encounter of Aaron. How did God speak to him too? How did he encounter that voice of God? Can I tell you? We don't know. It was a silent encounter, but effective. He believed in the secret encounter that didn't have any explanation to give to it. I'm sure if he would even explain to anybody, They will say, this is not a popular, this one is not an encounter that should drive someone. How sure are you? But let Moses explain his encounter. The world will jump up. You know, I got something from there. That the encounter you are having, it may look simple and unpopular, but it might be what is needed to help the popular encounter to speak. Don't keep it or throw it away and say, my own encounter is not popular. Do you know that even popularity can kill purpose? It can shift your focus from what you are called to do. Don't take any encounter you have with God with levity. It might mean what He would want you to do in your generation to impact lives of men. It may not be popular, but it will be effective. Keep doing what He told you. Don't look at it as nothing. It is in it you will grow. Don't take it for granted. What vision did God show you? What revelation? What light are you catching? Relevant light, I would say. Walk with it. Believe in it. As long as you are sure it is God that said it. The noise behind it notwithstanding. The popularity behind it or unpopularity notwithstanding. What is most important is that you have spoken. Do you know there are part of a big building that are not, obvious outside, but they are the strength that are holding the building? Let them be removed. You see the building collapse. Your revelation is part of the big building that God is building. If you refuse to do it, you might not be helping the big picture. Don't give up on that revelation. Don't throw it under the bed. It may be silent, but it has effects. Walk with it. And I see God helping you. Thank you, brother and sister. And do enjoy your day. Bye. My name is Isaac Akinyemi.